Okay, I'm cold, but I signed up to do a 3 mile, well, a 5K virtual run, and I'm going to start today. I'm going to start from the bottom hill from my house and run my regular route. I'm going to do that. It's just 3 miles, and then come back. We're going to start. So here we go. I signed up for this virtual race online. It's called Run for Movement. And the whole purpose is to get people outdoors to walk or run, ride a bike. But I signed up. It's pretty cool. They give you a number and a shirt. I'll show you when I get back home. But you can pin the number bib on you. I did not pin the bib on me because I have a jacket on. And I did not want the number to get squished. So I'm going to run this 3 miles, come back home, and make it myself and Kiki a vegan cheesesteak for dinner to celebrate. I'll catch up with you during the run. Okay, I'm back home. I made it. Average pace was 11 something, whatever. So if I keep that pace up, because I started off fast and I slow down, which is fine with me. But if I keep that pace up, I'll be able to do that 10K race in 66 minutes, which is my goal time is between an hour and hour 15 minutes. So that makes it an hour and 6 minutes, which is perfect. I'm back. I took some pictures, as you probably already saw, of the flat lay, my shirt, my medal, everything. It was so much fun. It was cold outside, but when I got started running, it wasn't as cold as I thought it was. It was just in my head. But I'm back home now. I'm going to fix some food, and I'm going to show you what we're going to make. I bought this today at work, and it is, see if you can see that. It says Unreal Deli. It's plant-based, but it doesn't tell me. It's made with real veggies and protein-rich grains, 15 grams per serving, but it doesn't tell me how to make it. Basically, I was going to make cheesesteak sandwiches tonight because I wanted cheesesteaks because, I'm going to Philly in like less than 20 days. I might as well have a cheesesteak because there is a restaurant there near my son's house that makes vegan cheesesteaks, and I can't wait to eat one at the celebration after my run. So we're going to have these with some chips, and then I'm going to put some ice on my knee, the back of my knee, to keep that fluid sac down because it felt so good for the day. And now I stretched before I ran, I stretched when I got back, and now I'm bending my leg and it's not as tight as it was yesterday. Yesterday was super tight, but I've been wearing those compression bands on it. So much better. So when I'm all done with the steaks and everything, I'll show you what they look like when I'm done. But until then, I'm going to sit, get some coffee, and then I'm going to get up and cook and then eat, make dog food, and go to bed. Okay, here's my cheesesteak. It doesn't look the best because I'm hungry and I didn't let the cheese melt. But that is the steak meat right there. It actually looks like pieces of lunch meat, but it's plant-based steak meat and it tastes pretty good. We had cantaloupe right here. Then I got some chips. And then I got the steak, and it has green pepper, spinach underneath, and onions and cheese on top. So we're going to enjoy this, and then I'm going to make the dog food tonight. Yes, I make my own food for my dogs. And then I'm going to go to bed. It's a good day. Got a lot done. I feel very accomplished. Breakfast of Champions. This morning, you can't see that. I have pancakes with blueberries on them, 2 vegan sausages. I'm going to fuel up before I take my tired body out for a quick short run today because the dog has a groomer's appointment. But this is what I'm going to start my day off. Protein pancakes, blueberries, vegan sausages. I am ready to dive in. and the results of a delicious breakfast. I'm fueled up. I'm sitting here letting everything digest as it should. And I'm going to be on my run soon. Okay, it is a beautiful Wednesday. It's freaking cold. Okay, it's not really that cold. It's 38 degrees. I'm outside. I'm going to go for my morning run because, as I said earlier when I was showing you my delicious breakfast, I have to take my baby girl to the groomers today. So I'm going to go get a run in before I take her. And then while she's at the groomers, luckily there is a gym across the street, Planet Fitness. So we're going to go over there and I'm going to do some workout. I'm trying to do an entire body strength workout. So it's some shoulders, back, chest, legs, and then I can come home today and do absolutely nothing after that. I probably have some ministry work to do, so I'm going to do that and do some other stuff, upload a few videos for the ministry, and hopefully by now you would have seen the latest video that I upload, and you will have noticed that I changed the name of the channel to Bald Running Girl, because that's what I am. I'm a bald running girl, because now that I have taken running and made it a purpose in my life, and there's a lot of reasons why I run, and one day I will share those with you, but that is who I am, and I am loving it. So I'm going on a reverse route today. I'm starting where it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm starting at the end of my run to run back to the beginning of my run. So usually I run from my house to the end, make a loop and come back, but this time I'm starting at the end where I end at, and then come back to where I begin. So I hope that makes sense, but that's what I'm going to do. And it's going to be a quick run, but hopefully I'll see you when I get back home. Okay? I made it back. Short run today, but 2 miles, average pace, 11:16 average pace. Not bad for a 62-year-old woman. Well, 61 and a half, not 62 yet. Not bad. It was nice. I did a backwards run, so I reversed the run, which was really nice. It was different. And I noticed that when I reversed it, I didn't seem to get as tired. So maybe tomorrow I might reverse that again. But the only thing I did do, I stopped in the middle of a hill because I stopped to talk to another runner. He was running with his dog, and we were running together for a little bit. So I let him go ahead of me. But then I stopped for a little bit to blow my nose. This time I brought a tissue. Last time I did not. But this time I brought a tissue to blow my nose, and then I continued on my run, and I came back. So as my pace gets faster, because my goal is to run this 10K in an hour, between an hour and 15 minutes. And if I keep going at the pace I'm going now, 6 miles, which will be 66 minutes, which will be an hour and 6 minutes. Something like that. I don't know math. Anyway, but that's my goal, between an hour and 15 minutes. So as I get faster, I get closer and closer. So next week, we're going to amp up the mileage a little bit, because right now I'm running anywhere between 15 to 20 miles a week. So next week, I'm going to go between 20 to 25. So by the time we get ready for the 5K, I will be ready to go. So now I'm going to take all this off, eat some pizza for lunch, and then take my beautiful girl to the groomers. And then I'll catch you at the gym. And if it's not busy, I will show you some footage of us working. It's been a bit. I'm thinking, yeah. Last time I talked to you, I can't remember what day it was. I had off the past 2 days. It was Wednesday because I took the dog to the groomers. I hope you can hear me. I'm walking down the side of the highway, going for another run today. It's nice, but it's kind of breezy, which should make the perfect weather for running. Not too hot, not too cold. Yesterday, I had a day off from work. I didn't do running. I went to visit my granddaughter and my daughter. Who knew that a 7-month-old could drain your energy? That child is active with the bouncing and the reaching and the grabbing. Oh my God, but it was such a joyful moment. It's little moments like that that make me happy, and I love seeing her. She's such a beautiful little girl, and she has these piercing blue eyes. Like, oh my gosh, it's like she's staring deep into your soul. She's a combination of her mother and father. She has her mom's attitude, and she looks just like her dad. So, but she's a beautiful little girl. But anyway, I'm going down to start my run today. I am not quite sure how far I want to run. I have 2 miles logged on my Nike Run app, but I might go longer than that. I'm still trying to get those miles in for the American Cancer Society. But anyway, getting close to my run. Walking. You know, I just realized I never stretch before running. I don't know if you should or not. I'm watching these 2 guys. They have, like, they're professional runners. I'm just an amateur. They have shoes, equipment, and everything. Me, I'm just going to run my lady pace, my old lady pace. But you know what? I'm not going to stop. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't stretch before I run. I just walk from my house down. So that way my muscles are warmed up, and then I just start running. I run at my slow pace. It's a good day for running. All right. Dinner tonight. I think after my run, we're going to make mushroom burgers. So I'll share those with you. And they are actual mushrooms I'm going to be using in place of burgers. But they're really, really good. So we'll share those with you when I get done my run. And I will see you back at home in the kitchen. Okay. I ran a different route. It was nicer. I actually found a bike path that goes through the marsh that I run. There's a path over that way. It goes to the hospital. I don't need to run that path today. But yeah, I'm almost at the 2 mile mark. And it's been like 15 minutes. I'm getting faster. My race, I think it's in 22 or 23 days. I'm so excited. So I'm going to keep at this. I'm going to keep running and reach my goal. I may push it and run a little bit more, but I'm feeling good. My knees don't hurt. My ankles don't hurt like they used to. I'm running at a pace of 10:58, which I think is pretty good for an old lady, but I haven't stopped yet. Not even a wiper below my nose. So I'm in it to win it. Okay, as promised, making my mushroom burger. So first on the bun, I'm spreading out a little vegan mayo, not a lot. Okay, then a couple pieces of spinach. So, hold on. See? A little bit of spinach on the bottom. And this is, whoops, cheese. You got a little piece of vegan cheese. And this is the cheese that I use. Daiya is the provolone cheese. Put that on the bottom of the bun. And here's the mushroom. The mushroom is basically a portobello mushroom. I had to cut the end off. The portobello mushroom, and all I did was put it in the oven for 20 minutes on 450 degrees temperature. Before I put it in there in the pan, I put some olive oil on top of it so that it can come out. And then, of course, you got to be spicy. You got to have the sriracha sauce. Give that a good shake. Whew. Okay. I noticed too, after my runs, I was trying to figure out what it was. I don't know if it's because I'm an older runner, but on behind my knees, sometimes after I run, it swells. And I learned that when I run, because of the way I run, I have bad knee. Well, I have arthritis in the lower part of my back. I've had it in my back since I was about 12. Anyway, and I guess me running aggravates it, but it doesn't, the back doesn't hurt. It just goes down the right side. So behind my kneecap, after I run, it swells a little bit. And I couldn't for the life of me the next day. I would be in a lot of pain. I'm like, oh, I don't think I can run anymore. That's not what stopped me from running 10 years ago. What stopped me from running 10 years ago is because I tore 4 ligaments in my ankles. That's what stopped me before, because I was running in wrong shoes, going out too fast. So now I'm like reading, doing things right. So I found out that behind it is like it's a fluid pocket that builds up because of what's going on. So whenever I come back from runs, I stretch, which makes, because I basically, in essence, I have tight hamstrings. So I stretch really well, not to the point of pain, but I stretch just enough so that I can get that. And then I ice underneath my leg, prop my leg up. And tonight after I take my shower, I'll do the same thing tonight before I go to bed. I'll ice my leg again. And tomorrow morning, it'll be fine. But here is my burger. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a burger? That's a good burger. Now I'm going to go get me some fries to go with it. And then I'm going to sit down and eat dinner. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay. Burger. If you're interested, also too, if you hear my daughter in the background, she's letting her dog back in. These are the things that I got. I got these off of Amazon. They are Cambivio. I guess that's how you say it. But I got these. They have like a little padding on the other side, and you put them underneath your knee and you can tighten them up. They're really nice. I mean, they support your knee so that your knee doesn't wobble. That's the whole point. I got them for work because at work sometimes where I work at, it can be, the back is like slippery, and I did move my knee once and it did not feel good because my knee popped and I didn't like the way that felt, so I bought those. But they also work well for running as well too. So if you're interested, I'll try to remember the link. I'll try to remember to add the link, because I say I'm going to add these things and I forget. So I'm going to try to remember to add the link to that. But I am now going to try my burger because it's so good. Look at that. That is delicious. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.